So, when you're taking classes online, it's really easy to be disorganized. One way that I try to organize myself is with my Google folders. So, I can show you my Google folders. I have a bunch of Google folders. And you can see how I organize my Google folders, mostly teaching ESL classes. So I organize them by level. Even over here at the side, oh, it's harder for me to do over here at the side. But even looking over here at the side, you see they're organized by level. And then in, for example, my level 6 writing class, I started a new form of organization. So I have by semesters, you can see, and then if my colleagues have shared information with me, I have their names on the files. I have a folder for narrative essays, a folder for grammar, a folder for the final project, critical analysis, compare and contrast. And if you open up these folders, sometimes there's folders inside of folders. So for example, for my current semester, we're in winter 2, 2020. I have their career narratives and I have analytical essay, critical and analysis essays in folders. So this is how I organize myself. And what I found is that sometimes students don't know how to make a folder or they don't know how to get to this place. So how you organize yourself really depends on how your mind works. And there's no right or wrong way. It's just whatever works for you. But you can't create a system if you don't know how. So let me show you how to create folders. There are a couple ways to do it. Pretty simple. But first, let's get you into Google Drive. So if you're in your Gmail account, you can click on this application button here in the top corner. And when that opens, for me, you can arrange the icons wherever you want them. So you can move them around. For me, what works for me is to have the calendar here and Drive here. But it's your life, it's your Google folder. So you do whatever you want, but you click on Drive, and then that's what opens Drive. So for me, my preference is to do everything from Google Drive. Most people know you can create, oh, I made it go away. You can create your Google Docs right inside here. There's a way to do that. There's the docs and the sheets and the slides. I do not like to do that. I like to go straight to Drive. So from Drive, you can click New, and then you click Folder, and then you give your folder a name. So you can name it whatever you like, and then I'm not going to do that because I have a million folders. And then you will start to create folders. My advice for you is to make a folder for every class. So every class should have its own folder. And when you write an essay, for example, in your writing composition class, writing 1050 or writing 100 or whatever your composition class is called, then you can put your paper directly into that folder, and it just makes life a lot easier. So when I go to make my syllabus, for example, so I can make a folder. I'm going to make a folder for Summer 1, Summer 1 2020, and I'll just hit Create. Now, something interesting is going to happen. It created my folder inside my Winter 2 folder because I was already clicked in my Winter 2 folder. So don't freak out and think, oh my gosh, I have to totally redo everything. No, you don't. Where do you want this folder? So for me, I want it in my level 6 writing class, but it's going to be summer. So I just pick up the folder and move it where I want it, just like it's a file on your Apple, on your MacBook, or in your laptop. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. So let me show you why I don't prefer to create a Google Doc from here. So I'm going to click Doc. And let's say you do like this, but you don't know how to create a folder once you're in the document. So you have some options. You can go ahead and file it right here. So let me show you that again. You can click this file, so open file picker. So maybe I want it in my level 6 writing class. I hate the way this is organized because I can't find my level 6. It's not in order. This is not how my brain works. So I have to, let me put it in order by name. That's not how my brain works. Okay, so let's say I want my level 6 writing class. This is just going to open the folder. So I get all confused and I'm like, wait, I wanted to make a new folder, not open, or make a new file, not open a file. So this is one possibility. You can also create a blank document. So you still have this problem, like I'm writing this document for my level 6 writing class, but I don't know where it's going to save. So you can go to File, and you can go to, where is it? You see, I never do this. First, I'm going to give it a name. So I'll call it level 6 writing. I'm going to give it a name. And then I want to save it somewhere special. So I can, oh, now it's going to let me because I didn't have a title. So give it a title and then go to Move. And then you can either create a folder. So right here in the corner, you can create a new folder, or you can put it in a folder that you already have. So let me click. Let's say I want it in my level 6 writing class, but I want it in that summer. I clicked outside of the box and that's like a no-go. So let me go back. Let's say I want it in level 6 writing, but I want it in that summer 1 folder. So then I click on that and I hit Move. And it says up at the top, if you see up at the top, that it moved it to the summer 1 folder. But let's say I don't trust Google and I want to check. I click on that. It's just going to open it again, isn't it? No, it's going to open Drive. Like I said, this is not usually how I do it because the other way just makes sense to me. But it's going to open in my computer. My connection is a little slow. But if I look up at the top, I see level 6 writing and I see summer 1. So you have, I'm going to close these windows because you know I get confused. So I wanted to show you that just so you knew there were options for you to save your files, to create folders and save your files in an organized way. Online classes are tricky, regular classes are tricky. So this is just one way to help you stay organized.